Hi guys, this is Scorpio Advisor here, coming to you with another reading. Originally we would have had the Nina Depreve and Shaun White relationship last, but since sometimes I feel like when I do general readings on people, I kind of already go over that relationship. So I do feel like I did go over it enough in the general reading for Nina Depreve. So if you still want to look at like that relationship, just like look at what I said on the general reading for Nina Depreve 2025, and I won't be doing an update since that's a 2025 reading until we reach 2026. So updates for general readings, I wouldn't start those general readings probably till like December, maybe even November, if you guys put those requests in. But today's reading, we're going to do, why did Miley, Cyrus, and Nick Jonas break up? So that'll be an interesting one. We've been having a lot of Nick Jonas relationship readings, so it's been very interesting. And then coming up on the list will be, will Nina Depreve and Drake, the singer, rapper, and actor, ever date? And did Kanye West ever like Taylor Swift? Is Justin Bieber in a conservatorship? Why did Kim Kardashian and Kanye West break up? And did Kourtney Kardashian and Justin Bieber ever have a secret child together? Did Georgia and Harry Jowsey ever get back together? And did Kourtney Kardashian and Justin Bieber ever date? So we have those coming up in the request list. I want to thank everyone for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We're still hoping to reach the 700 subscriber goal. We're getting pretty close there, but we haven't reached it yet. And once we do, we'll do a random request on my request list, which is a good idea because my request list is super long, as some of you guys know. Last time we did that, we did the random pick was on Annabelle. So that was a pretty interesting reading. And if you haven't seen that reading, you can go check it out. It's really interesting. And I did also just post yesterday from a request from someone on my TikTok following. I did a true crime missing person reading, so you guys can go check that out. I posted the part 1 and part 2 video of it yesterday. Okay, let's get into today's reading. Very exciting. Okay. Hanged Man. So the theme here, energy, is this often can be like a pause because nothing was really like working out, or the movement or alignment wasn't working out. So we're taking a break from this connection, and we're letting, there's like a higher power kind of like guiding us as well. So we're just kind of like letting the universe and our guides and, you know, the higher power guide us. But we do have a grounding, so they did have a stability with each other. There could be a possibility they could have a stability with each other again. I'm not ruling it out. And we do have grass is greener, so that shows jealousy, better option, unhappy, deserve better. So they could have not felt valued in the connection when it ended. For future energies, this could be saying that, you know, like whether they thought it was better somewhere else, it really wasn't, you know. So they could realize that the grass wasn't greener over there. Okay, so let's look at additional messages. Oh, and this sign was Virgo. Also, what's showing up on that card attached is Neptune, and Neptune is ruled by Pisces. It also shows a connection to Jupiter, so it could be Sagittarius. So any of those times could be significant for a future connect. We have the Nine of Pentacles here and the Eight of Pentacles for additional messages. There was someone that wanted to work on their relationship, but then there was another person that wanted to be single and on their own and independent. So, and maybe working on career things. We have Abundance and we have Mask. So someone, it feels like Miley, the feminine here, because this is my feminine card, was focusing on career stuff or material, like abundance, but also like hiding like true feelings about this connection. The feminine again is showing up here with the unfinished business and truth. So she could have more truth to come out about this connection, and maybe she feels like, you know, it's not completely over with Nick. So we're getting a lot of Miley's energies. Interesting. Reclusive and the King of Wands. This is the energy around the situation. Someone could still be in their ego state, their entrepreneur, their leadership, you know, like state, and just kind of like being on their own away from this connection. So that could have been also like what they were feeling like leading to the breakup. So key on the ring. Twin flames. I mean, they could have been divine counterparts. They could have been twin flames. I'm not ruling it out. But this was kind of like a string along situation. They had other options in their life, so they weren't really honoring this connection. It's unclear if it was both of them or someone, or who it was. We have home and intuition, but someone did have a gut feeling that they did like belong with each other or had a comfort, you know, like feeling with each other. Okay. We get apathy. And we get the Five of Pentacles cards. So they do recognize there was a loss here. Someone does feel loss. There's another person not connecting to their feelings. I feel like it's two different people. So some of them one of them feels really a loss from this connection, and the other person is just not connected to the emotions yet. So this also could have been when this breakup occurred. So we have date and girl with a snake. Someone was interested in dating, you know, someone else, meeting someone else, and, you know, they weren't interested in being in like an open dynamic or casual with this person. So it's showing Miley put up boundaries with that. So it could have been Nick that wanted to go for another connection. We have travel and we have heartbreak. It felt like it was very like heartbreaking for the feminine, for Miley. And she may have put boundaries and focused more on travel, or, you know, or just getting away from this connection completely, not really having a friendship. King of Swords. The Ten of Swords, yeah, it was really painful. It was a very logical decision, but it was a very painful breakup. We have seduction. Feminine is running away because someone else got involved in third party, and she just wasn't going to deal with that, you know, so she just ran away from the connection completely. We have unexpected and we have mask. Yeah, someone was lying. This third party could have been a shakeup. Someone could have been lying or hiding about it, allegedly. Ace of Swords, past energies, Nine of Wands. So, could have been going through a rough time. Someone could have been going through a rough time when this breakup like even occurred, you know, already in their life, and it just kind of made it worse, to be honest. coffin, poker face. Someone wasn't really like leading that this was gonna happen. It just kind of felt like it happened out of nowhere. The hookup. Someone thought this could have been really serious, and then this like where they hooked up with someone else, or encouraging another third party here. Like someone thought they could have been really serious. Nine of Swords, the higher self. Temperance. Someone got a lot of anxiety over trying to compromise or trying to work things out or cooperate with another person. Like it just felt like a nightmare to them. Like it's not something they wanted to do. And it was shocking them making this change to move on. The masculine does regret this change that he enacted. He does regret it, and he does feel like he made the wrong choice. So Nick is feeling that way, allegedly. Okay, more information about their breakup, but I seriously feel like I'm getting a lot. Judgment. Ten of Cups, yes, someone just makes a decision from the signs that they were getting, even though there was happiness, emotional contentment here. So, having faith and sabotage and rebuild. So they could have been even in a state of like messing things up and then repairing it. And someone could have felt like, you know, like maybe in time things were going to get better, or they were going to get more serious, and that just kind of didn't happen. There could have been even like an event where they were fighting and it was pretty public, that triggered someone to end this as well. And it was feeling toxic here. So, okay. Higher self. Wheel of Fortune. Aspiration. They do feel like they were fated and they feel inspired by one another. I feel like it's both, and also could be one more person more than the other though. We have the dragonfly and we have the snake. But they did find out about competition, another person, you know, that did change things. But they were like, it's showing a soulmate. We got the twin flame card, but we're also getting the soulmate here and romantic feelings for each other. Okay, how does the world see this? Oh, it's coming up at a no. What's the no here? No, Ace of Wands. So there could have been just some desire or feelings that someone was not getting, or the excitement was kind of lacking for someone here. So we have addiction and camera. There could have been some things that people needed to learn from their past or learn to heal. Some codependent energy, some emotional blocks the world feels like about them. Yeah, it does feel like that Miley was the one that got the news that they're breaking up. It wasn't Miley doing the breaking, allegedly. That's what they feel like too. Okay, so now future energies. Will they have more of a friendship going forward? I don't know if they're friends or not. Or any career work projects. Sometimes we see that in future energies. Or if there's going to be a romantic relationship, a dating, you know, again, like what's going to happen in the future between them. We get the Sun. 10 of Wands. So sometimes the Sun can represent children and stuff too, so that could be a factor in someone's future later on. Could be a transit to do with Leo, or a couple months from now. I don't think either of them, I don't think either of them have kids yet. There could be just like a lot like on someone's shoulders, and sometimes when I get 10 of Wands, it's like a Saturn card for me, Saturn card for me, where they have lessons from Saturn and karma stuff. So let's see what else the cards say though. There could be a conversation though that maybe Miley opens up and tells him that he was like, it was very one-sided, you know, like he was a little self-absorbed. So maybe there could be something about closure. There could be an option or a choice to have more of a magnetic attraction between them, but it's feeling like with those cards, maybe a closure thing, which could make sense with Saturn and karma, right? Okay, so let's see. 5 of Cups, the Justice card. Someone is looking at more at all the things they already, bad choices they already made, even though there is an opportunity. So it is kind of like weighing what's right and what's not. So this is the energy leading up to 5 weeks from now, 5 months from now, May of next year. Justice indicates Libra season, so it could be Libra season of this year or next year. Heartbroken, cut down. So someone could be grieving more of this past relationship. Or going through a separation with someone else. There's a breakup. It says divine timing. But I don't know if it's a breakup with the other person, because we see divine timing and third party. So this is what I could see happening. There could be a breakup with someone, one of them could go through a breakup with someone else in a separation, and then they're open to the other person, but then the other person is already still in a relationship with someone else in a third party. So it's not the right timing for this. They would have to let go of that relationship. And otherwise, they could be also thinking about this relationship with getting more closure and just doing a lot of reflecting by it, and just realizing it just wasn't the right time because of interference with like other people. So that could be another possibility that could happen, allegedly. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this reading. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And of course, keep your comments kind, just things that you resonate with the reading. Feel free to give me any requests you want to put on the request list. Don't spam the comments for requests that you already have done. Once you do a comment, I will check the list and see if it's already on the list, and if it is, then I will not respond. I will just delete the comment. So, and that's just because I've gotten a lot of people that, you know, spam the comments. So but anyway, much love, and thank you guys for supporting me. See you for the next reading.